What's going on, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with another top 10 list. Today we are covering the top 10 best mods for Minecraft Forge 1.17. Forge is finally out. It took them long enough. Not salty or anything. But yeah, we've got a bunch of new mods to test out. A lot of them have been around forever. Some of them are relatively new, but they've all been updated to work for the new Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update. We're going to start off our first mod at number 10, and it's Biomes aplenty. This mod, I mean, is a classic. Everybody knows Biomes aplenty. It is great. It keeps getting updated, overhauled, and just made so much better every single time. I love this mod. I think like maybe a couple months ago, I did a video where I just, walked around my world and explored with this mod because it just made things just that much spicier, just a little more interesting, and I had a lot of fun doing it. Clearly, I had to start off in my favorite biome, which is the cherry blossom forest, or cherry blossom grove. It's so pretty. It's just the prettiest thing in the world. I had to start it off with it. But this mod adds a bunch of new biomes. I mean, it adds a plenty, because it's Biomes aplenty. If they didn't add a plenty, then it would just be a lie. It would just be biomes. So, but yeah, this thing, as you can see, like, already the game looks different, and in the best way possible. We've got all these beautiful cherry blossoms over here. We've got redwoods growing in the distance there. We've got wide open spaces, tall trees, everything looks greener, everything looks more alive, more complex, there's more depth to it. It's just a hoot and a half. Like, look at this. Oh, great. There's things happening already. Love that for me. Yeah, I mean, just look at this. This is just Minecraft, but better, I think that if there is any mod that you should have on your computer that you should be playing with, it is Biomes aplenty, because it doesn't change the mechanics of the game. It just makes things a little spicier. And who doesn't need like extra spice in their life, It's just, you gotta have it. You gotta try it out at least once, and I guarantee you will fall in love with this. I mean, like, look at this. Minecraft comes alive when you add just a couple more biomes. So, I mean, if this was like a vanilla thing, if this was added to the base game, that would be immaculate. But until then, we have to add it ourselves, which is, I mean, a little tedious, but hey, it's fine. It gives us something to do. Anyways, I highly recommend it. As per usual, all of the links to the mods that I will be covering in the rest of the video will be down in the description, so make sure you guys go check those out. But let's move on to number 9. Okay, in our number 9 spot, we have a mod called Waddles. And if you're looking behind my little character there, you will see exactly what was added to the game. I just had to include this because when I saw it, it was just so cute. It warmed my little heart, and I was like, yeah, we're putting this in the video. Basically, all this mod does is add penguins. It's a creature mod. I know I covered that last week, I think. Maybe the week before. I don't know. I covered it at some point. I'll link it somewhere. But it's just, I mean, look at him. It just, you don't need this. But it's one of the best mods because it adds freaking penguins. Why penguins haven't been added until this point, I don't know. But Mojang, however you want to call it, do this. Look at him. He's so cute and friendly. He just wants to just hang out. Like, look at his friends over here. You see? Look at them. Just like a little gaggle of penguins. I love them so much. Look at them. Their little squeaky noises. They're incredible. I love them. I just want to pick them up and take them home with me. I can't, but I want to. Basically, the mod just adds penguins to cold biomes in the game. So, if you're going on a little adventure, if you want to go on an Arctic expedition or something, or technically, penguins are from Antarctica, so if you want to go on an Antarctic expedition, then, you can come across some penguins. And I feel like that's just, gonna make your experience that much better. Imagine you're looking for something specific or something, and you're just walking around, and then look, these little squeaky boys. Look at them. I just want to take him home. I just want to make him my little friend and take him on trips and adventures and whatnot, you know? They're great. They're great. It's a simple mod. It adds just one thing, but that one thing makes my heart happy. And to me, that is one of the best things. So yeah, I just had to put it in there. I mean, come for me in the comments if you want, but I'm not taking it back because I love penguins. Penguins are elite. Penguins are the best, and I want them in my game all the time. So you should too. So click the link down there and get this mod. Now let's move on. In our number 8 spot, we have bone equipment. I thought that this was such a snazzy, cool mod, so I just had to show it off to you guys because I honestly did not know that it existed, and it just adds like a little extra spice, pizzazz to the game, and I feel like, you know, you gotta try it out at least once. So essentially, what this mod does is it makes bones usable as equipment, as the name says. So instead of, you know, when you kill a skeleton or whatever and he drops bones, you're like, thanks for the bones. I can make bone meal and grow things. Thank you very much. They'll actually serve more than just one purpose, you know? So essentially you can just make a sword out of it. You know, put your bones there. Bone sword. If you want a bone pickaxe, you got yourself a bone pickaxe. If you want a bone, I was gonna say spoon, shovel, then you got a bone shovel. If you want a bone axe, you got yourself a bone axe. If you want yourself a bone hoe, you got yourself a bone hoe. You know? So, I mean, you can just go around and shovel things around and whatever, and cut things down with things, and fight things off with your bone swords. So really it just adds something new to craft early on in the game, because obviously you're not going to want to be fighting things with bones the entire time. Like these, I mean, I'm in creative mode, so they're not going to show like the wear and tear, but you know, they're not going to last as long, but it's, I think, a step up from wood and just like slightly under stone. So, you know, if you want something that's a little bit more sturdy than wood, because nobody really likes starting off with wood, you kind of only get the wood to, you know, get the stone. You don't really use those for very long. So, you know, if you wanted to do something a little spicier, you can go with the bone sword, because, you know, you're just gonna save yourself the time of gathering all that wood. I feel like it's a little bit more efficient, so that's fun, and it's really unique and creative, because otherwise, again, like I said, you really wouldn't use bones in the game. Bones are kind of just there. Like, they don't really serve much purpose other than like bone meal or something. So, you know, nobody's really out here using them. So, might as well like make something cool out of them. I mean, these tools look pretty snazzy. I love how there's like just creepers and whatever. But anyway, yeah, they look pretty snazzy. Like the shape, the color, and I don't know. I just like the idea of making things with bones because it's kind of creepy and I like that. Anyway, let's move on to the next mod. Okay, in our number 7 spot, we have the Gravestone mod. And I just thought that this was just the snazziest thing in the world, so I had to include it. It is insanely helpful. It really, really is. So, let me tell you about it. Essentially, this mod makes it so that when you die, you are essentially buried, you have a gravestone, and this gravestone saves your stuff, and it saves your butt. So, for example, you know, if you're just wandering through the forest, la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da, and, I don't know, you come across a lava pit or something, and, you know, things are on fire, and you accidentally just, oh no, my stuff, no, oh my goodness, I'm gonna die, oh no, there's so much fire everywhere, somebody help me, it's taking a really long time to die, but you know, I'm making a point, right? Oh no, I went up in flames, how unfortunate. Oh wait, look, what is this, an obituary? Oh look, there I am, buried in the ground. Now, you may have noticed that before I died, I had diamond armor. Clearly, I don't have that anymore. Until you come over here. Oh, before anything, you know, they give you They give you your own obituary. So it tells you where you died, the coordinates and whatnot, and the things that you had when you died. So if you just come over to the location of your gravestone and you break it, look at that! All of the stuff is back. So now you don't have to worry about playing safe or playing with keep inventory on, because you can get your stuff back. You know, as long as you can find your gravestone, you'll get your things back. And that is honestly kind of life-saving, because I like playing it safe. I don't like dying. I don't like losing my things. So I feel like having this mod added to my game would make things a little less nerve-wracking, you know? Because all the stress of playing, plus like the not dying thing, like that's a lot to handle sometimes. So I don't know, having this mod able to save your butt just in case, you know, that's very, very helpful. And I know that there are a lot of you guys out there who hate losing your stuff. That is like the worst part of playing, you know, if you're like deep in a cave or something and, you know, you encounter some kind of dangerous situation and you die. If you're able to find where you died, then you can just get your stuff back and it's all Gucci. It's Gucci in a Louis store. Yeah, so, ooh, look at me jumping. Yes, I highly recommend that because look, I've got all my stuff back. I mean, I didn't really care anyway, but like, the principle is still there, you know? It's great, it'll save your skin. I highly recommend it. Then let's move on to the next mod. All right, in our number 6 spot, we have Scanner. Now, this one is super cool. I feel like I say everyone is super cool, but I mean, this is the list of the best. So anyway, this mod kind of blew my mind. I did not know that it existed until I was researching this video, and I was like, yes, absolutely, I am covering this because this, I feel, would make a lot of people's gaming experiences so much easier. Because, you know, when you go out on a little adventure, when you're playing and you're looking for something very specific, you know, it's a little daunting, it's a little frustrating trying to find that specific thing, and everywhere you look, you just cannot find it. Well, this is the mod for you. Essentially, this mod gives you a scanner. Like, it's as simple as that. It gives you a scanner, and when you crouch and right click, it opens up this menu and you can add modules. Now the modules are basically like you're plugging it into the scanner and it's what you are looking for. So it has 3 slots. So when you use the scanner, then it will, you know, look for whatever's in here. So right now I've got common ores in there, monsters, and animals. So if I decide to right click, you know, I don't want to hold it up yet, but it charges up the area. Once it's fully charged, it scans everything and you can see things. So you can see like underground, there's coal ore, there's iron ore, there's glow squid because it's looking for animals, you know. Over here, it's scanning all of the monsters. There's a bat down there, there's coal, zombie, iron, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If we, that's not what I meant to do. If we go back into our menu and we switch out the common ores for the rare ores, for example, charge it up again, then you can see there's a glow squid in there, zombie, bat. Oh, but there's no rare ores around here. Oh, okay, let's see if we can go over here and see if we can scan some stuff down in this area. Let's scan, see if we can find some diamonds down here or something. Oh, we're not seeing any. So at least now you know, like if you're gonna go dig somewhere, don't dig down here because there aren't any rare ores down there, which I mean kind of sucks, but at least you know. At least you know. Let's switch this out for just a generic living entity. Right? I mean, it's really not gonna make much difference because you're already looking for animals and whatnot, but like, you know. I feel like this would have made my Let's Play series just that much easier because of all the times I was looking for Endermen and I just could never find them. If I had this mod, that would have been absolutely perfect. But yeah, I feel like this really would make things so much easier. Your adventures would still be fun, but not as tedious. And I mean, unless, you know, you really like the thrill of the chase, but if you're looking for something specific, this would definitely help out a lot. I also love how it adds like a technological aspect to the game. I mean, really the only technology that we can play with in the game is like redstone and making like machines and farms and whatnot. This just adds something extra that you can make that is, you know, kind of techy. So I don't know, it just seems like a smart thing to add to your game just to make it a little bit better, a little easier in some aspects, but it doesn't ruin like the immersion, which I do enjoy. You know, you don't want it to be too easy, but a little help definitely goes a long way. Look at these guys. Look at you. I'm trying to film a video. Do you mind, sir? Get away from me. Anyways, yeah, if that's something that you guys would be interested in, as always, you know, links are down in the description. So, yeah. Now let's get into our number 5 slot. All right, in at number 5, we have Tree Harvester. Now, this is a pretty simple mod. I mean, it only does pretty much one thing, but that one thing can really change the game a lot and make it a lot more efficient. So, I mean, essentially, all you really gotta do is, well, first, have the mod installed. Like, that's step 1. Then get your axe, walk up to a tree, you wanna crouch, break the bottom block, and it breaks the whole tree. So that you don't have to go all the way up the tree and break all the things, and it plants a sapling in its place. So you don't have to worry about deforestation, because that's not good. And, I mean, for example, I mean, this mod would be really helpful for trees like this. I mean, when you're really running low on wood, and, you know, you don't want to have to go out and go and break all the trees down, because like breaking a tree like that would be a lot, breaking a tree like this would be a lot. But if you can just walk up to it, break it, and then it all falls down, that's so helpful. All of the leaves break down super quickly. You can harvest the entire thing in like 30 seconds. It's so efficient. I mean, I've broken 2 trees in like a minute, and I've already got so much wood. It's so efficient. Let's see about this one. See? Boom. You can just break down the entire forest, you know? And it always plants stuff in its place, so you don't even have to worry about going back and replanting everything. It's just so efficient. Look at that. I'm just breaking down the whole thing. And this would also really help if you're trying to, like, you know, build a base and you're trying to break down all the trees in the area. I mean, you can always go back in and just, like, take out the saplings, and then you just got empty space, you know? It would just make everything so much faster. Like, look at all this space that we've just cleared out, right? In like a minute. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been longer than a minute, but like, you get what I'm saying. It's super, super efficient. Look at all the stuff that I've got, and I just started, right? Right. So if you're looking for something to just, you know, speed up the tedious parts of the game, then really pop up. Then I highly recommend you guys get this mod, because like, just boom, look at that. So fast, so efficient, and it's also really fun to just go around and just boom. And you know, since it replants the saplings, then you don't really have to feel bad about it. You can just go around and do this for fun. Maybe you don't need wood. Maybe you're doing just fine. You can still go around and just, right? It's just so fun. Look at all the, I mean, I've got stacks upon stacks. I'm balling. It's great. Look at all this. This is insane. It's, oh god, it's so efficient. It is so incredibly efficient. I love it so much. It is so simple, but it makes a huge difference. So I highly recommend it. It is definitely one of the best mods you can get. So, yes. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, in our number 4 spot, we've got another super cool mod, and it's called Bag of Yerting. It's kind of a weird name, because it makes me think of yeet, but that's besides the point. Basically, this mod gives you these bags. Let me show you guys in the menu here. Bag of Yerting. So, essentially, you can get these bags, Stop with the pop-ups. My goodness. You can get these bags, and they hold different amounts of space, right? So let me just show you. It's a little bit complicated. Essentially, I mean, if you want to like, I don't know, come into a house, right? Close the door. You want to right click on whatever area, and it puts it in the bag. So for example, you know, if this is your house and you wanted to maybe move your house, you can come over here. Let's fly over here. Let's put this on this hill here. And you right click again. And now you've moved your house. And I don't think it gets any cooler than that. It even took the tree, which is fun. So yeah, I mean, you know, if you've got like a small little base here, for example, like if you're just starting out in the game, or I mean, like, because you have to craft the bag and whatnot, but like, you know, if you just started out, you haven't really made a huge base yet, and you're trying to go from point A to point B, and you've got all your stuff, you've got chests and whatnot, and obviously, you know, you can't carry everything unless you have like other backpack mods or whatever. You can get this mod, and you can take your whole base with you, right? You just click it again, and, you know, maybe you want to travel a little bit, and then you want to wait till nightfall, and when nightfall comes, you can set up camp. So you're gonna plop down somewhere, click again, and now you can go to sleep. Oh, ironically, the sun is going down. Wow, I planned that nicely. But yeah, I just feel like this is a really, really unique mod, a unique way of playing the game. I mean, now that I know that this is a thing, I am never going to, you know, make a like horrible little shack and run around with that and have to remake it every time or try and break it down, because like all you gotta do is just click and then, you know, travel somewhere else and then plop down and boom. Oh, it's not insufficient clearance. Oh no, I need more space. There we go. Woo. Oh gosh, that was a little scary. But yeah, I just really love how you can just take everything. I mean, there's different sizes as I showed you. So, you know, if you don't want to take an entire house and you want to take like a little corner or something, whatever's in that area from where you click, you will take it in your bag and you will bring it with you on your adventure. I really like that. You can even put, if you have like a bunker or something, just covered in diamond blocks and it's just amazing, wow, awesome, and you don't want somebody to come steal it, you can just put that thing in your bag and keep it with you. But to tie this in with one of our other mods that I just covered, the Gravestone mod, I would definitely recommend you have that too, because if you die and you lose your bag of Yerting, if you have that mod, you can always come back and get it, and then you can just get your house back, you know? But if you don't have it and you lose it, well, you just lost everything. So be very careful with your prized possessions. But yeah, I love this mod. I think you guys will love it too. Let's move on. All right, in our number 3 spot, we have roughly enough items. It is essentially like just enough items, but I mean, it's basically the same. Really, the only difference right now is the fact that roughly enough items is ready for the update. So it essentially does the same thing. So if you go into your menu here, then you can see all of the things, everything that you could ever desire in the whole entire world. You know, it makes things easier to find, and it tells you how to craft it. So, can I just, thank you. I like this version better. Yeah, it makes things easier to craft. You don't have to go Google it. You can just see everything you ever need. Everything in the game is here. Everything. Lime glazed terracotta tells you how to do it. You want a birch door? There you go. You want an acacia door? Cool. You want a jungle? Oh no, you can't craft a jungle sapling. You want a block of diamonds? There you go. You want some smooth quartz stairs? Get your smooth quartz stairs. If you want an ender chest, that's how you make an ender chest. Or if you want a beacon, that's how you make a beacon. I mean, it's great for anybody that's starting out in the game because, you might not know how to craft everything. I don't know how to craft everything, so this is actually a very helpful mod. Even if you do know how to craft everything, sometimes you don't want to use your brain. So this is where this comes in. Yeah, so it's a very simple mod. It doesn't require much. I mean, you just download it and it's here. But it makes a big difference, especially because it includes a lot, or I mean, it's everything. So it includes everything that is in the new update, like the spyglass. You might not know how to make it right off the bat, but if you get your amethyst shard, 2 copper ingots, you can make one. And then, you know, see all things. See everything your heart desires, you know? You want to know how to make a clock? There you go. You want to make some cake? Here, take a baking class, you know? Yeah, I really like this mod. It is good for anybody starting out, like I said. It's good for people who aren't just starting out. It's good for everybody. Tell your mom about it. Tell your brother, sister, friends, cousins, dog about it. Everybody needs to have this one. So yeah, download it. Link in the description. Let's move on. Okay, coming in number 2, we have copper equipment. I had to include this one because it just makes 1.17 just that much better. Usually, I mean, right now with the addition of copper, the copper ingot, you can make, you know, stairs and rend other blocks and, you know, it'll oxidize and all that stuff. But with the ingots, there's only so much you can do with them, and they're one of the ingots that you can't really craft things with, like normal ingots. Like, you know, if you had like an iron ingot, you can make iron tools and iron armor. But with a copper one, you weren't really able to do that until now. This mod makes it possible for you to do that, and I think that is just the jazziest thing ever. So, essentially, you're gonna come in here, you're gonna get your copper ingot, and you can make yourself some pants. And you can make yourself a helmet. And I really love the color, I have to say. You can make yourself some boots. You can make yourself a chest plate. You can equip all of that. Let's put this on. Look at me living my orange fantasy. If you want to come in here, get some sticks. Okay, you're gonna come back in here. You can make a copper sword. You can make, oh, that's not what I wanted. You can make a shovel. You can make a pickaxe, an axe, and I would make a hoe, but I'm gonna need another stick, but you kind of get the point. You get it, right? You can be orange. You can look like a can of Orange Crush. And I mean, this armor is actually like pretty decent too. I mean, the sword, 6 attack damage, right? You got your boots, 6 armor, 3, 5, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's pretty efficient. You can, you know, do your thing. I mean, obviously I'm in creative mode, so you know what? I'm just gonna game mode, survival. Let's see how efficient this is. Pretty good. It's basically like iron. I mean, I feel like I'm going a little bit faster than iron, but you know, it's not like the speediest thing, but hey, you can enchant this stuff. It's basically just like normal armor and tools and whatnot, but you know, you can actually make use of the copper ingots instead of just having them laying around, and you can make blocks out of them. You know what I mean? So it just makes the resources in the update a little bit more usable, which is honestly super awesome because I want to be able to use this, and I think that this orange color looks pretty darn snazzy. I would be wearing this all day, every single day, right? Look at my little person go. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, right, strike pose, strike pose, strike pose. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Let's move on to our final mod. All right, and in our number 1 spot, we have Simply Lite. I had to put this one at number 1 because it is so cool and I love it so much, and I feel like I just need to share it. It is so creative and awesome, and it adds a modern twist into the game, and you guys know how much I love building modern houses in the game, so I kind of put this one in here for me, but I hope you don't mind. Essentially, this is a lighting mod, and it's just so freaking cool. It adds like just lights, but they're beautiful, they're bright, They're like lovely, soft white lights. And there's different, you know, there's slabs. You can put them all over the place. You can, you know, fill in your area. There's like the panels and light fixtures to put on the side here. I'm just lighting up the desert. There's the little bulbs, the rods, which, I mean, they're just kind of supports, it's fine. But my favorite one are these. It goes around the edges of the blocks. And you've got the ones that go along, come on, the top too. So imagine, you know, you're making your lovely modern house and you want to light up the stairs to wherever. And you want to put, you know, lights along the edge to guide you up or whatever, you know? It's so snazzy. Personally, I like the ones along the bottom. I just feel like they look so interesting. Like, look at that. Look at that. Just, I mean, take a step back. Take a gander at that. Does that not look the coolest? Oh, I missed a spot. There we go. Does that not just look so cool? And it's bright too, right? So you can just like put these in the ground here. Boom. You can make like a whole disco floor out of it, you know? I feel like that is just so snazzy. Let me just fill in this whole area, see what that looks like. Ooh. Look at that! Right? Imagine building your house and this is your floor. And it just lights up and it looks fantastic and it looks so snazzy and cool. You know, you can have like pot lights to line your driveway and you know, blocks and whatnot, and just slabs and cool just awesomeness, right? It's just, I honestly, I don't know what else to say about this mod, because just looking at it should just convince you to get it, to be honest. Like, why haven't you, why aren't you downloading it right now? Huh? Why are you downloading it right now? Do it right now. Oh, wait. You got it yet? Okay, good. Love that. Oh gosh. No, I love this. I'm gonna use this in my own personal thing because I have a lovely tiny house. I do have a tiny house. I have a lovely modern house and I would love to incorporate these lights and just make it so snazzy. But yeah, that is all that I've got for you guys today though. I mean, I had to do the outro in the lights. It's so cool. I had to. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. I know it got a little much towards the end because I got way too excited about these cool groovy lights, but I can't help it because I just love lighting so much. I keep going back to it. It just makes me so excited. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are going to try out any of the mods, let me know which ones you are downloading by leaving me a comment down there. I always read your comments. I love seeing them. I love interacting with you guys. I really appreciate your support. Make sure you guys are subscribed, have that notification bell turned on so you always know when I have a new video for you guys. Things are switching up on the channel. Things are getting exciting. I'm so excited for the next few videos to come out. You guys are in for a treat. Things are happening. Amazing things are happening. It's all because of your support. So again, I really appreciate you guys. Lots of love. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.